welcome back to Thursday Night Pro Scrims with Revan and Mr. X. Now, before we hop into the next game, which is going to be Raid Hardpoint, I want to remind you guys about the Full Sail Invitational that's going to be happening in the month of October. So if you want to spectate that event, head over to MajorLeagueGaming.com. Spectator passes went on sale today, so get them while they're still available because could sell out very soon. But hopping back into the Pro Scrim, currently it's 2-1 in favor of Quantic Gaming over the Pax Turtle Beach Invitational champs, UNiTE Gaming.
Yeah, Quantic has looked very strong in the first 3 maps. You know, they dropped the search, but it was very close, 6-4 rounds. They looked dominant on the first hardpoint. One CTF with a pretty quick flat cap, so I'm pretty interested to see what goes on in this hardpoint.
All right, now, Raid Hardpoint was a map where we saw so many close games. I mean, this one always goes down to the last hardpoint. What are the most important hardpoints to lock down on this map?
The 2 easiest hardpoints to lock down in this map, in my opinion, are basketball and garage. I think if you can get good time on both of those, you're pretty much set for the rest of the game.
All right, so starting the action off with Vengeance from Quantic Gaming. Embos with first blast that he cleans up flawless. You see that in your kill feed, but Vengeance now EMP'd in the hardpoint, able to find one as Quantic, they're going to take control for the time being. He's going to get some help from his teammate Sensor. As now look at the spawns already. UNiTE Gaming, they're going to be coming from the backside where Quantic originally spawned. It's going to be Sensor to spot this. He's taken out as Nameless makes his way into the hardpoint. UNiTE take over now. If you're on this middle hardpoint, what are the key areas on the map you want to control?
From this middle hardpoint, it really all depends on where you spawn. If I spawn up top and I have laundry, I pretty much want to focus my attention on driveway, and I want to hold my spawn. I really want to hold my spawn for kitchen. From driveway spawn, I want to get control of the hill because I think too many teams push straight through to laundry and they work too hard to flip the spawn, and then when they don't get it, they are down 60 and then they don't have the spawn. So I think it's very important to get time first and then push up through the spawn.
Well, I guess the ideal situation for either side is you want to take control of the other team's spawn and eventually force them to spawn near pool side. That's going to force them to come through pillars or make a long journey around through the driveway or either from the laundry side of the map, which, you know, ever trail they want to choose. But in the meantime, Nameless, he racked up some score streaks already. Yeah,
Nameless has both score streaks, the Lightning and the Hailstorm for this map, which he should probably save because you can easily break rotation from garage to basketball with those, or you can definitely use them to get time on the middle hill.
Okay, so now we're in the kitchen. It's going to be Ricky inside as UNiTE Gaming, they're looking to try to take the lead here. Parasite is going to take over. Embos, he's going to try to get the rest of the time, but you see Quantic, they're coming from the back. So if you're spawning close to the hardpoint, you might as well push in there for the scrap time. Off the rotation, we're even going to the garage hardpoint. There are only 2 members of Quantic Gaming there. It's going to be Flawless and Assassin as, you know, UNiTE Gaming, they should probably wait for all 4 members and try to work the 4-on-2 there.
Yeah, UNiTE's doing a good job, though, especially Parasite, of holding that pool building. He's trying to hold that spawn for his team, but it looks like he's died, so now it's really all up to Nameless to hold this down until he can get teammates there.
Yeah, he's trying to blow up the Lambo right there, but the car in front of him gets taken out, so bye-bye Nameless. Parasite trying to follow up some kills inside the hardpoint, finds Assassin there, but it's still Sensor staying alive to the very end, and there you go. UNiTE Gaming, they dominate the kill feed, take control of the garage hardpoint, and you see Quantic off the respawn. They're going to be floating through floating through the gym side of the map, which I personally don't agree with. I feel like you should really send your anchor, you know, even though it might take a couple of seconds, you got to go to that pool building.
Yeah, I think, well, you can always go all the way to the pool building, but I think another way to break it is to push from Art and Blue Car and push straight across to the edge of the pool, the AC. Because if you can get across to that area, you'll spawn them out effectively that way.
All right, so just kind of forget about the inside of the hardpoint, push across right to the anchor spawn, and, you know, use your smoke grenades there for cover. But in the meantime, Parasite, he's on your screen. He's got the Death Machine again to work with. As we look at the minimap Quantic Gamer, they're going to invest the scrappy time for a setup over near the basketball court. And Parasite, I'm expecting him to use something along the lines of a Lightning Strike or a Hellstorm here to try to coordinate with his team. And when you call in these score streaks, look at this. Look at the hardpoint. It forces both of them to go right into the ballroom. So as soon as you call in one of those, just flood in, you know exactly where to aim.
Yeah, also, and especially important in this hardpoint, I think it's important to have guys set up pool side and then get top spawn. And then if you can spawn them out under the pool building and pinch from both sides, you can create man advantages for your team.
UNiTE Gaming, they're able to break into the hard point. It's going to be Nameless staying alive. Ricky moves in for some help, but you've seen them use score streak after score streak here. Now, 25 seconds, it looks like they might be able to hold on, but there's still members in around the area for Quantic Gaming if they want to try to contest this. But UNiTE, they got 3 members inside here. Nameless is actually going to choose to use his Hellstorm here, which I think might have been a mistake, as, you know, there's only 10 seconds left.
Or he might have been close to overlapping streaks, which might be a possibility. But if not, I really don't like that use there because the middle hill is very important. It's coming up right now, and I mean, his other teammates are streaked out, so it's okay. But that could come useful later in the game.
Yeah, Parasite, it looks like he's just making it rain with the Death Machine here, but Quantic, you see Assassin all over that kill feed. Parasite inside the hardpoint, he gets taken out as well, so it's going to be Assassin on a 4-kill spree. He's starting to work towards the Hellstorm, so he gets taken out. Vengeance inside the hardpoint for Quantic, trying to stay alive. Knows that the members from UNiTE, they're going to be pushing through the kitchen, but it looks like Parasite just being a lawnmower right now, just doing everything he sees. Yeah,
that Death Machine is dominant, especially on a hit like this where it's open avenues to come in. You're either coming through Zig or you're coming through kitchen or you're coming through open. You can really do damage with that Death Machine.
However, every time the opponent team kills you, you're giving them a bit of extra score, I believe, around 125.
It's 25 points, yeah.
But hey, every point counts if you're working towards your streaks. Ricky, he's just going to take the initiative, rotate first for his team, trying to gain position over to the laundry side of the map, but he's got to get past Flawless and Sensor. He doesn't even want to push laundry. I like this play from him, just playing it a little bit slower than what we see from other players who just try to rush as fast as they can to try to get laundry.
Right, it's pretty much a lot of what we talked about before is Ricky played that extremely patient. There's no need to push straight up into laundry and get that right away. You know, the hill, there's 60 seconds on the hill. It's still a close game. You should take some time and then push together as a team to effectively take the spawns.
All right, as we pop up the scoreboard, you see Vengeance, he's leading the way for Quantic, but for UNiTE, it's going to be Embos. Parasite is on your screen because he's got the War Machine, but after he gets taken out, I definitely want to switch over to Embos and see what he's doing. So now we're going to have our opportunity. He's inside the hardpoint with his submachine gun. He does get cleaned up there. Ricky's starting to heat up on a 4-kill streak. He knows members are going to be pushing him from Quantic, but even though he got taken out there, he's got a Hellstorm and a Lightning Strike to work with.
Oh yeah, picking up both of those streaks and still having a lead is huge because now they can take more time on each hill. They can take more time on basketball, rotating to middle, because they can use streaks to effectively take them out of there. And they can also take more time on garage, using streaks to get a good spawn for basketball.
All right, so here we see Quantic. They want to push him through the front door. UNiTE, they get pressured all up to Embos to try to stay alive. He gets cleaned up. Parasite, he's in a position to make something happen, but Sensor just cleans up House there. 4 straight kills for him as he takes a hard point for Quantic Game. And we're going to see if he could get himself some score streaks to combat those of UNiTE, but he can't. He gets taken out.
Yeah, this is a very good hold from Quantic Gaming right now. This time is extremely important. They can take the rest of this time and make it extremely close going into Garage Hill and maybe even build some streaks and bring them back in this game.
Here you go. Embos just got taken out there, but this game, it's so close, Mr. X. Only 17 seconds now separating both these teams. One hard point could completely change the game, but we're watching Assassin here. Usually we see this guy use an overkill shotty class along with his M8. Not using it here as he's just got his submachine gun along with an assault rifle, but he finds Embos there. Was working towards some streaks, but he got taken out just short of them, and Quantic Gaming, they just took the lead.
Yeah, but I like to play it from UNiTE and getting on the rotation for Garage extremely early. There was about 25 seconds left, I think, when they left Kitchen, and that was a smart play because you can give up 20 to almost guarantee yourself a full 60 on the next hill, providing you get the cutoff kills, and that's what they did there, and let's see if they can hold it.
All right, so Embos was trying to be aggressive over towards the ring side of the map, but he's spawning out. Now is the opportune moment for Quantic to make a play. Each kill they get, that means that the UNiTE players are going to be spawning further and further away from the hard point, but it looks like Parasite Nameless, they got other plans as they pick up kills there in the kill view, but they're still spawning so far away. Mr. X, close kill there from Ricky, can find Sensor over near the front. He's got to reload, though. Does he have help from any of his teammates? It's Nameless also inside the hard point. Ricky turns around. Oh, what a kill there on the Vengeance, as now he's so close to overlapping some streaks. Great defensive hold there from UNiTE, even though they're fighting a 2-on-4.
Oh, that was some huge kills from Ricky and Parasite right there. I mean, that could literally have won them the game. But my question to you, Revan, is if you're Quantic and you pretty much effectively know they're spawning out, why wouldn't all 4 of your players flood into the hill, get the 2 guys out of the hill, and then take the rest of that time?
I think they tried to push 3 into the hard point. They left 1 to try to pick up the spawners, which, you know, you really need all that firepower you could get, because as you saw, Ricky and Nameless, they were able to hold on, and now they're both, Ricky's looking to overlap his streaks. You saw him use his Lightning Strike and Hellstorm there in transition. Now it's going to be Nameless calling in his score streaks. UNiTE Gaming, they're just running away with this game. Ricky, he picks his score streaks back up, still knows that there's one player. It's going to be Vendors around the area. Can't pick up that kill, but Nameless, he's going to be calling his Hellstorm Missile Seas, where Quantic Gaming is spawning. Even picks up two there as Assassin Sensor both get taken out. Parasite takes over inside the hard point, and I can't see a way Quantic Gaming can come back. In fact, it is mathematically impossible.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play right there from UNiTE. You know, they spawned Quantic out, and they used their streaks to really make it almost impossible to get them near the hill.
Yes, so now with these score streaks, you know, absolutely no way Quantic Gaming can come back here. But let's take a look at our scoreboard. So everybody from UNiTE, have all been around the same area in terms of kills, deaths, all night long. But 12 defense for Ricky, 9 defense for Nameless. They were the guys inside the hard point. And you know, that's very surprising to see that from Ricky, as he's usually the anchor player. So maybe things weren't going right in the beginning stages of the game. And that all comes back to the versatility of the UNiTE squad. Maybe Ricky was like, okay, I'm having some trouble here on anchor. Someone switch out with me.
Right, yeah. That's another thing about UNiTE is they're all very versatile. I mean, Ricky can anchor very well, but he can also run a sub, as Parasite can anchor extremely well, we've seen in his previous teams on Impact and Epsilon. So their interchangeability lets them rotate a lot easier than other teams. So, for instance, if Ricky has to go into the garage hill to hold it down, he can, because somebody else can anchor the spawns.
33, 32, 32, 32. Everyone from UNiTE Gaming dropping 30s guarantees them the win there on Raid Hardpoint, as they tie the best of 9 up at 2 maps apiece. We're going to take a look at Embos here in the round-ending kill cam. Finds a sensor, probably threw his controller down there.
He fell asleep at the wheel. Fell asleep at the wheel.
Always dangerous, but UNiTE Gaming with a great hardpoint game there. Once again, 12 defense from Ricky. Fantastic game from him. UNiTE Gaming, they tie it up.
Yeah, that was a big map for UNiTE Gaming. I mean, I expected them to win the first hardpoint, and Quantic came out and just dominated them, to be honest. And that was more of the UNiTE Gaming that we saw at PAX.
All right, so we're going to head to a quick commercial break. When we return, I'm going to be looking for UNiTE Gaming to take the lead here, as it's going to be a search and destroy game coming up. But keep interacting with us through Twitter as well. Hashtag MLG in all of your tweets, as well as hashtag Quantic or hashtag UNiTE. I'll be giving out some 1-month Game Battles premium codes to a person who hashtags all 3 of them. So one from each hashtag. But quick commercial break. When we come back, map number 5 between Quantic and UNiTE Gaming.